This person is building an anthrax package. He's putting extra wrapping on the package so that it doesn't open prematurely. And since he doesn't want to go to the post office with it for fear of being caught, he's putting excessive postage on it. He puts the name of the person he wants the letter to go to, but doesn't add a return address on the package.
I found this in the mailroom for you.
No way. That's awesome. I never get packages. That's funny. There's no return address on it.
Let me see.
No way. It's my package. I love surprises. What is this stuff?
Mel, put that down. Don't touch your face.
Why? What is it?
It looks suspicious. I don't know. It might be anthrax.
Anthrax? Now what am I gonna do?
Okay, Mel, just stay calm. Here, put this on top of it. There you go. Okay, now you need to get to the bathroom. Go and use cold water and soap and wash off your hands. Cold water won't open up your pores.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and call 911. Hello? I think we have an emergency.
The human body can tolerate a tiny bit of anthrax, so if this would happen to you, don't panic. Cover the powder, wash your hands, and call 911. When you wash, use cold water and soap. Cold water won't open your pores. If possible, mix with a little chlorine or Clorox. Use 1 part of bleach for 10 parts of water, and don't get the solution in your eyes. The bleach will help kill the anthrax. Be careful not to inhale around the anthrax or get it into any open cuts. Our water system must be protected. Many good-intentioned people report suspicious activity by water reservoirs. The truth is that in order to contaminate a large body of water, the terrorists would need trucks dumping in a tremendous amount of chemicals. Even if they somehow managed to do that, once the contaminated water from the reservoir was processed at a water treatment facility, it would be cleaned before reaching the general public. Once the water is cleaned at the water treatment facility, it goes into a massive infrastructure that must be protected. As Cat Eyes trained citizens, we need to make sure we watch for the security of our clean water.
I think somebody broke into the public water supply over there.
It's probably just some kids messing around.
Yeah.
It smells really weird though.
Oh, I don't think it was a kid. Look, there's some gas canister here and he dropped some gloves. And the broken lock? I think we have a situation. You better call the police.
I think you're right.
A good Cat Eyes trained citizen should always react if they suspect something is wrong. If it feels or looks wrong, it probably is wrong. Sometimes the actions of the attack may not be so obvious. A chemical attack may be executed by spraying chemicals into a building's heating, ventilating, and air conditioning system through the ductwork.
Come on, hurry up. We're gonna be late for the Cat Eyes task meeting.
What's that even about anyways? I mean, I got so much work here to do. I don't have time to sit in a class.
It doesn't matter. It's mandatory. Besides, I went to the website and it seems pretty cool.
This better be worth it.
Are you wearing cologne or something? It smells really fruity.
It's not me. I don't have on any cologne. You know what? Let's just go.
Hey, have you ever seen that guy before? Why is he in our air duct?
I don't know, but he looks a little bit like the guy that almost hit me in the parking lot this morning.
I've never seen him in this building before.
Do you smell something funny?
I thought that was your cologne.
I told you before I don't have any on today. Maybe we should call somebody.
You'll do anything to get out of a class, I swear.
I'm being serious. I mean, look at him. He has on a gas mask. He's spraying something into the ceiling.
Listen, Sherlock, you're getting paranoid. We really gotta go.
Their instincts went off, but they were in too much of a hurry to look. If they had paid attention, they would have noticed the worker had no tools or no shirt identifying his company. Some companies have a policy of visitors wearing ID stickers, and they might have noticed he wasn't wearing one. They said they smelled a strange odor. Some of the more dangerous chemicals smell like some unexplained odors like fruits, flowers, sharp garlic, mown grass, or hay. Don't ignore your instincts.
Welcome to Cat Eyes Training. It's the community anti-terrorism training. It's important that we keep our eyes and ears.
Sorry.
It's okay. Have a seat. As I was saying, it's important that we keep our eyes and ears open for terrorist activity. Often throughout our day, we might see things that seem a little bit unusual. You've heard of the saying, if you see something, then say, are you okay? Say something. Are you all right?
Someone was spraying something in the air duct.
Maybe we should open up a window.
No, forget the window. I need everybody to cover your nose and mouth. We're evacuating the room. We violated the two-person rule. Quickly, quickly, cover your nose and mouth. We're evacuating.
The officer decided to evacuate the room because she understands the two-person rule. The two or more person rule states that if two people start choking, you need to take evasive action and assume a chemical attack. Here is a rule of thumb you need to memorize for chemical attack. If you see two or more persons choking, there may be a chemical or biological attack. If you're outside, go inside. If you're inside, go outside. People assume they need gas masks and chemical suits like the military. The truth is, the military wears those ensembles because they can't run. They need to stand their ground. We are civilians. We can leave.
I'm going to need a medic and a fire truck at 700 Technology Drive. There's some sort of airborne toxin. We've all been exposed. You have an ETA on the fire truck? 82 copy. Okay, we're on our own. We're going to need to detox ourselves. There's been incidents all over the city. Okay, I need you to go get garbage bags. Okay, we're going to need some garbage bags. I need you to do that.
The officer defined a concept called gross decontamination. If you have been in a chemical attack, you need to get decontaminated, but you don't want to wait around with chemicals on you and your dirty clothes for hours. Do an initial rinse. You could use an industrial shower, a pool, a hose, or any water source. Worst case, you could use a sink and a garbage bag and make a shower.
Okay, if you have an outer clothing that you can remove, go ahead and take that off. That's good. Take off your jacket. That's good. Sir, what about your shirt? No, you can't pull it over your head. You don't want anything to go in your mouth or your eyes.
Never pull a contaminated shirt across your head. That would give the chemicals a better chance of getting into your body. 7 of your body openings are from the neck up. 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 nostrils, and 1 mouth.
I have a knife here. We'll see if we can cut that off for you. That's good, that's good. And just throw it over here on the ground. That's great. Where's the girl with the garbage bags? Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to take, hold on to that. We're going to get some water. We're going to fill up the garbage bag. We're going to poke a few holes in the bottom. And we're going to decontaminate ourselves like this. The water's just going to run off, and everything that's on you will run off with the water, okay? So we need to find a source of water. Peter, I need you to hold your head back. What I'm going to do is we're going to do some decontamination here on your hair and then on your body. And we're just going to rinse off any substance that you might have gotten on you.
Hot water would have opened his pores, allowing the chemicals to enter through his skin. He was also careful not to pour the water over his head, which would have allowed the rinse from his hair to go over his face. Always take measures to reduce the risk of exposure to body openings. The technical term for what was done here is gross decontamination. This would be useful, especially if authorities were unable to respond quickly. Remember the 2 rules of gross decontamination. Never pull contaminated clothing over your head. Never take a hot shower. This will open your pores and allow the chemicals into your body. Once the police have attended to the victims, they will attempt to get a description of the suspect and his vehicle.
While we're waiting for the ambulance to take you to decon, I'd like to get a description. You said you saw the guy earlier in the parking lot?
Yeah, real briefly. He breezed by me.
Right. We're going to use the acronym symbols. Do you have a skin color or hair or eye color?
It was definitely like dark, almost black hair.
How about a guesstimate on the age?
I think he was like in his late 20s.
Could you tell if he was Italian, Asian, African American?
He just looked Caucasian to me.
How about his height or weight?
When providing a tip, don't forget your cell phone. You may be able to use it as a camera. If you are not able to take a picture and have nothing to write with, just call your home or office answering machine and leave a good description. After doing a rinse, also known as gross decontamination, our chemical attack victims will be brought to a definitive decontamination system run by the authorities. If you go home or to the hospital without having been properly decontaminated, you might get yourself, your family members, or hospital workers sick. Decontamination is time-consuming, but absolutely necessary. Here you can see our victim has been directed to go through the decontamination tent by the fire chief.
Hi, the officer told me to come over here. What do I have to do next?
I need you to remove your clothing and personal items. Cut your shirt off, don't remove it over your head. Place them in the bin, then I want you to enter the tent where our team will perform definitive decoy.
He was told to remove all his clothing. Once again, he will not pull anything over his head. In reality, he would be completely naked. His contaminated clothing should be placed in the hazardous waste container. Now you are seeing him enter the decontamination tent. The water will be cold and it will be embarrassing, but it is important. The first shower will be to rinse the victim. Then they will clean him with the proper solvent. Then they will do another rinse. Once they verify he is completely clean, they will turn him over to the emergency medical technicians.
We're going to put this smock on.
The emergency medical technicians will then give him a clean outfit to wear, check for injuries, and then transport the victim to the hospital for a complete checkup before he gets released to the authorities.